A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this day 2 of the ACCC Africa Cup for Club Champions 2026 edition, hosted here at St. John's AstroTurf in Harare, Zimbabwe. I'm joined by Ahmed, manager of PORTFOAUD team here, or part of the coaching contingent. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. How's the mood in camp yesterday after somewhat of arm wrestle of a match yesterday?
Yes, yesterday match is very strong match. I think it's a real final between us and Sharqiyya. We disappointed because of the result, because we are winning at least at last 16 seconds. But everything is okay now, and we have today matches with the Namibian team. We hope that today they gain the winning and they compete to final competition of this tournament. First of all, I want first give thank and appreciation for Zimbabwean Association and African Association also. Very good organization, and the organizer are very good, and also media is very good. And I hope inshallah in the final reaches the final match inshallah.
Yes, inshallah, as we've heard, yeah. Quite disappointed, yes, with the result yesterday. However, the confidence is still quite there. I mean, it's the first hit out of the tournament. Bitter rivals between them and Sharqiyya, but all the same, expect them to produce more explosive hockey. Good, sir. Thank you for your time and all the best for this match this morning.
Thank you, Habib. Good.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
We'll be back shortly with more pre-match interviews. Push off to come just about at 8 o'clock. I am your host, Ben Michedzi, live on the Africa Hockey page on YouTube. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share bright and early so that we all get into the mix of the action. Stay tuned. Juma Asada. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined by superstar striker here, Mr. Chinduma of the School of Excellence, all the way from Namibia. Good morning, sir. How are you feeling today? How's the mood in the camp?
Oh, the mood is very, we are ready for the game, feeling good. I feel we are well prepared for this game because this might be our toughest game because the game we watched yesterday, Shakia versus Portland, was very tough. And Portland was going to win except for the last shot corner they conceded, which drew the game tie. So we are trying our best to at least get a draw, then we stay top of the table because we won our first game.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, you must be brimming with confidence after that. Yeah, last-minute winner. Also, a few standout performances from the like of Delron and his brother Giovanni. I mean, the Honduras family. Any little brothers for yourself to bring through to the hockey circles?
Yeah. I'm training my small brother. He's currently at the age of 3. I already bought him a stick, so yeah. Because the reason they are so good is because they've been groomed since small.
Yes.
Yeah. And they've been with hockey, and their father is a coach, the top coach, the best coach in Namibia, in my perspective. Yeah. Because of him, we are here. We only started our club, I think, 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
And now we are participating in the biggest tournament in Africa.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, you have to start young. For all the parents out there with children, don't keep them locked out in the house. Put them on the hockey field. Give them a stick. Let them play with the ball. At the end of the day, you can have a smile as big as this gentleman's right over here. They're brimming with confidence, looking to bring the game to PORTFOAUD here. Their toughest match, as they would say, for this competition. But all the same, all the best, and we wish you good luck.
Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you. Push-off is about to happen in a couple of minutes. Please stay tuned. More live action coming to your screens shortly. Thank you.
حالات الشورت جوردن يا كابتن محمود. حالات الشورت جوردن. حالات الشورت جوردن.
Yeah.
The St. John's Astro out here in Harare, Zimbabwe for this staging of the Africa Cup for Club Champions. Day 2 action coming your way with our first encounter this morning, which sees the School of Excellence Hockey Club coming out of Windhoek in Namibia, taking on PORTFOAUD out of Egypt. Both sides enjoying a great day out yesterday. Ben, PORTFOAUD obviously a heartbreaker right at the end against their Egyptian mates.
Yes, quite disappointed in camp from that result. I took some time to have a chat with the coaches and management team. They're all bitterly disappointed, but all the same, it is a result that has sort of given them a confidence boost to say, hey, we are the best. Although Shakia boasts multiple titles over the years, but the experience of PORTFOAUD, I mean, they have numerous best players in terms of in the Egyptian ranks, the likes of Zamalek and co. Even the guy who scored that rocket of a opening goal yesterday, I mean, he's regarded as the best player in Egypt. So they've put it upon themselves to put up their hand and really give us a showing. Expect fireworks going forward. They really mean business now.
Absolutely. I mean, you just see the intensity in their warm-up as well. Leaving nothing to chance, wanting to collect 4 points in this encounter, Ben, after yesterday's disappointment. But I think we're set for what should be an exciting, cracking start to our Day 2 action live here in Harare. So grateful for you all joining us from across Africa.
Yes, and the Namibian side in School of Excellence being led out by standout player from yesterday's match, Dalron Handura. The entire team is absolutely brimming with confidence at the minute after that glorious victory they pulled off yesterday. I mean, they are really up there and keen, but all the same quite I can't say intimidated. They respect the opposition, say, hey, this is most likely their toughest encounter, but all the same, the youthfulness that they have in their squad and that flair, I expect to see a little magic, I say, from the United States School of Excellence, who are in their trusty orange strip, as PORTFOAUD as well in a change of strip today, black shorts and maroon tops, as both teams go through the final exchanges and pleasantries before push off to come really soon.
Yeah, quite looking forward to it. And this is where all these sides will start to, take shape in terms of that log standing. They'll want to be at the top, PORTFOAUD, and they really would have wanted, victory, especially after the statement made yesterday that Chaka were the best side in Egypt. Would have wanted to have said that. They would have thought they'd done the job right until the end stages.
Yes, that's a testament of a bitter rivalry between the two sides. I mean, the top two Egyptian sides battling it out. A little behind the scenes issues of players being transferred from one team to the other. So a lot of bad blood, but all the same, it brings out the best in performance of sport on the field. You want to have that. It just brings out the best in you. I mean, makes for a good spectacle of hockey, doesn't it, Moody?
Yeah, absolutely. Players to watch. You talked about the Handura brothers in that School of Excellence side. And then look at the Egyptians, who you know quite well, apparently.
Yes, I took my time to do a bit of homework, digging, and came across a bunch of nicknames for the players. As you know, from the team sheet, a lot of them are Mohammeds, maybe with different first names and second names, etc. But to differentiate themselves, they've gone through and given themselves nicknames. The likes of Jimmy, who I mentioned a couple of times yesterday. Number 13 is Zamalek. 22, a standout player and their star player in Iza. And then Captain Idris and Dr. Jimmy, of course, who's the team doctor. I won't mention a couple of the managers' nicknames there. They won't like me too much if I share those, the dirty laundry, per se.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as the School of Excellence coming out of Windhoek and Namibia push us off for Day 2 action coming your way up on the Federation of African Hockey account. Please do like, subscribe, and share. Do click on that little bell on that account, get your notifications up to scratch so you don't miss a heartbeat as we bring you the cream of African club hockey. just getting turned on over, and straight onto it is Ndura, who enjoyed a phenomenal day and outing yesterday. He'll be full of confidence and he'll want to, bring that into today's encounter.
Yes, yesterday's standout. Here's Jimmy on the ball onto Sharaf. Sharaf onto jersey 25 there. It's gone into the D. Looking to go through the player there, but standing tall for School of Excellence defense was Bertho Sabisa there. Bundled over, but he stood his ground. I mean, you got to take the contact. It is sort of a semi-contact sport at times, but not to the full extent of what you'd get like in rugby.
Well, you'd hope not. I think one of the ladies' matches yesterday quite scared me. Just the physicality the ladies brought to that. Nonetheless, PORTFOAUD going right across the park to try open something up, as pretty much all the School of Excellence men find themselves in the back. Beautiful ball, he's found his mate, set him up, and easy as you like for the Egyptian side, PORTFOAUD, who take an early 1-0 lead.
That was a brilliant ball from the base of the attack there in midfield from Ragab Mohammed, finding the runner right on the baseline in behind. Pickpocketing and pinpoint pass towards Mohammed Amir in jersey 25, who decisively slotted it away. I mean, at point blank range, to fire it away like that, I mean, you don't want to take any chances, do you?
Yeah, he made business, and a dream start for them. For Namibians yesterday, and they got the early goal. Now finding themselves in a different kind of situation at PORTFOAUD within the opening minutes here of this one, taking a lead.
Yes, a little bit of confusion there. So all the same, no need to panic. It's still very early doors. The likes of Gio Handura on the ball, jersey 5 there. Be sure that with him and his brother, as you can see, those skills, indoor-like turn that he did there. He is part of the Namibian national men's field and indoor sides. Yeah, it is quite slippery this morning with the early morning drizzle, so the players really need to look out for to have the correct footing, as Idris, the captain, jersey 2 there, sends it across to Mohammed Amir, the goal scorer, jersey 25. Ball goes into the D. Amir with the reverse pass here onto Jimmy. Jimmy looking for the short corner. But umpire Honest Ndlovu says it did come off his stick last. But Jimmy is one player to look out for, sporting the light blue. Is that light blue, Moody? Those boots that he's wearing?
Yep, I guess you could call it that. But School of Excellence playing in very dangerous territory at the moment, and very smartly trying to find that foot, and he did.
Yes, not panicking at all. I mean, full of confidence is this team. They have all to do. As you see, Captain Idris there in jersey number 2.
Very mature, hey? Just calming that situation down. His player wasn't happy with the call, but he just gave the umpire a thumbs up. Hey, don't listen to him.
Yes, as a captain should, always leading from the front. Exemplary for all the school kids watching. It is a Sunday morning early on. If you haven't gone to church, I mean, Africa Hockey is the place to be glued on.
Just love that form of attack these Egyptians are using. Obviously, getting onto the baseline seems to be something you're trying to do, and then, just bring it back in field to let your mate finish it off. As now we see the School of Excellence. Could they be on a run? Just didn't collect it well enough and was under a bit of pump now, but turned on over by PORTFOAUD, who now find themselves occupying the midfield and just back to the skipper, I beg your pardon.
I love how they can transfer the ball in and out to draw the players out. I mean, the way they go forward and then immediately back. As a defensive team, you're bound to be found wanting and be displaced from your shape. But the shape so far from School of Excellence is being kept pretty well, with Ashraf on the ball, jersey 20, with the transfer to the right-hand side here. Heavy touch from jersey 23 there for PORTFOAUD. That's Ali Waled. Ball into the D, trying to find Al Said Ali, jersey 21. But, just a little bit too far and an extra yard there. But all the same, I just love this ball transfer and how they kill the ball within their first touch. I mean,
you spoke about that yesterday, and it was one of the hallmarks of the game where most sides struggle to, gather that cleanly, and by the time you eventually are able to, you've got defenders all over you. So it just buys you an extra couple of seconds, which helps with your decision making as well, because you've got the time to make a decision. And now the School of Excellence into the circle, needs to put on a shot off, trying to get it back to the top of that circle, and it doesn't quite come off.
The pressure tells. The young guns of the School of Excellence there, through the Giovanni brothers, the Handura brothers rather, transferring the ball with quick, silky passing. I mean, there's something really technical I want our viewers back home to really see. Instead of tapping the ball, like you would see as a majority of our Zimbabwean players would like to tap the ball, they're keeping it on the end of the stick, in more of like an indoor style of play. That way, you're able to either push the ball left or right with those quick passes, be able to string the passes like you saw, able to cause havoc in defense there, and a little bit of panic, uncharacteristic. Track flick here, option. Bundled over was young Dalron Handura. Came off second best there, play on, signaled, ball transferred out onto the left-hand side.
Just managing to clear their lines now in the School of Excellence, working along this right-hand side, looking to make a run, weighing out his options. He's got a defender just ahead of him, makes that pass. He's going to be hoping he makes a circle entry. He's done exactly that, and finding that foot, they'll earn themselves a short corner, so turning defense into a little counter attack, and they've been gifted for it, Ben. The golden chance to bring themselves back here.
100% good work from in terms of transition from defense into attack. Bartram with the ball out here on the right hand flank, immediately finding his forward runner holding it up. Dalron Handura with the loop around run onto the baseline, attacking the circle there, just guiding it onto the foot of captain number 2, Idris there, earning the side a second short corner. They got to make this one count. And it is just deflected wide after gathered pretty well there by jersey number 44. School of Excellence, Kavika Rao, as Dalron Handura with the reverse stick shot attempt there, but pipped right before he could pull the trigger there by that's Isa in jersey 22 there. But, transition, a good spell of play for the School of Excellence. I mean, they mean business here. Not intimidated at all against this much more experienced side. As umpire Cedric Starch here on this near side just signals the retake from Bartram to be taken in the correct position. Good transfer from the School of Excellence onto Gio Handura. Good ball retention from Handura. Kavia Karau onto Dalron Handura with an excellent under the arm ball there. Through ball goes through for School of Excellence. That is Kochi Tijere back to Dalron Handura, intercepted by Captain Idris with a strong slap. Was a push in the back. Not happy with the umpire's call there. I mean, most of those are 50-50 calls going against him. He feels like he's just returning the favor from that early on barge at the short corner circle there at the top of the D.
Yep. Good memory on him. I'll get you back. Sure did as PORTFOAUD back to that man, the skipper, who are they just allowed to find each other so easily at the moment. These PORTFOAUD men holding quite a deep defensive setup are the School of Excellence. Over the top and trying to get through the defences of the Namibian side. At the moment are PORTFOAUD.
Yes, a School of Excellence with a very compact shape at the minute. Every player behind the ball. Just on the ball here, under pressure from Giovanni Handura.
Just getting rid of it in good time. Showed a bit of composure, was all alone. Two Namibians were onto him. Looking to go right through the middle of the park. All he wanted was just that little deflection.
Yes, Izar in jersey 22 there, just dropping deep from midfield as he's trying to create the extra man. But already you see the compact shape of a School of Excellence is causing problems for PORTFOAUD. I mean, having to commit an extra player when they already have three players. I mean, they're second guessing their play and trying to unlock this really tight-knit defensive effort from School of Excellence.
They'll just be looking to get themselves out of that part of the park they currently occupy. Will he go aerial? He's taken that first touch and drawn up two defenders, and unfortunately possession will be turned on over. The Egyptians take it early into the circle. Met well, however, in defense by the Namibians, who were up to the challenge on that occasion, the School of Excellence. Big little tussle out in that far corner, turned on over, and we'll still get some go forward ball.
Like a thief in the night. I mean, absolutely robbed him of that ball. He didn't have any rights to it.
Quite literally. And it's just that intensity, you know. You've got to keep that pressure on the entire way through, and eventually that's when the cracks will start to come in the defences. Cracks it into the circle, taken off or over the line by PORTFOAUD man.
Yes, as you can see on this near side here, jersey 13, that is Mr. Zamalek Mahmoud there, but he's just requesting that, sent into the D there, nicked off by Jimmy with...
Oh, that is just so smart, Ben. Doesn't quite come off, but he just knew his mate was there, and that's what I just like about the communication. And you know, you can call it team chemistry, where you back your mates to be in the right positions.
Yes, finding his teammate there, Mohammed Amir, the goal scorer, with ease. I mean,
through about what, 4 defenders?
Like absolute telepathy happening. The call should have gone School of Excellence way. I mean, the defender encroached into the striker's 5-yard zone, who did seem to have rights to the ball. But oh well. Zamalek on the ball here, jersey 13. Deft nutmeg there. Onto so give and go. 1-2's there. Excellent touches between Jimmy and 22 Izza. I mean, the Stars putting on the flair, but I mean, wow. Jimmy once again. It's just is acknowledging. Fortunately, that overhead wasn't really necessary. I mean, there wasn't anybody in front of him.
Again, you just got to go back to basics, you know, pick the easier option and just be more precise, especially in such a cagey encounter. You don't want to try too many new things.
Turnover here after that pressure on Ashraf here with Gio Handura on the ball, picked off. Just an unfortunate bounce of the ball there.
But I still think he held on to it far too long. He had mates making a good run on his left-hand side and decided against it. A beautiful little pass trying to get it out to the middle, but the Namibians doing well at the moment. A tomahawk attempt. Can they get a second? Just can't finish it off. Called off a back stick apparently.
Yes, Mohammed Amir, the goal scorer, with plenty of sighters at the minute. I mean, he looks in red hot form and really wanting to bang those goals away. But good running on the baseline. I'm liking this work by Ahmed Reda in jersey 17, looks like. I mean, yes, a little short in stature, but a little pocket rocket, as I'd like to call him.
Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, the sun has come out. Ooh.
Feels nice to get some early morning sunshine out here in Harare. Looks like the clouds are beginning to blow over. Hoping for a very nice day as Samalek is intercepted. A turnover for School of Excellence, who I'd like to see retain possession of the coveted white ball. Crash ball into the D here.
Ben, the Namibians have just been extremely animated with, the umpire's calls, and I think sometimes that could be your undoing because you just feel unsettled, you're frustrated easily. I'm more of a, just get the job done. Focus on that, hone all of your energy on that. Yes. But they've been so vocal and extremely animated.
Yes, I understand how you'd be psyched up and revved up for the game, yes, and you'd want to be expressing yourself in that way, but there's certain things that will get you away from, so you see, Izar there with the drag flick, blocked off by jersey 35. Well run there by Tijere Toji, and the score is just a measly 1-0 advantage PORTFOAUD here, who look the more frustrated side coming off, as School of Excellence have done an excellent job, I would say, in retaining the scores, just stemming it to just the 1 goal. A couple of short corners for themselves. They just need to do a little better with those set-piece chances. All the same, 1-0 PORTFOAUD over School of Excellence. We'll be back after this very short break.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the St. John's Astro in Harare, Zimbabwe for Day 2 action. Coming out of the African Cup for Champions. As we've currently got out of Namibia, the School of Excellence Hockey Club taking on PORTFOAUD out of Egypt. So, real cagey encounter so far, Ben. 1-0 at the moment, not so much in it.
Yes, not much in it. Different contrasts in the two camps. The Namibians and the School of Excellence are quite vocal. Yes, they are pretty pumped for this one, and PORTFOAUD a little disappointed for not taking multiple chances that they have, as Bertram with the acrobatics there, trying to get the ball through. As it does come off the foot there. It is a short corner, but yeah, good defensive efforts, I'd say. Well, that is actually Mohammed Amir, the goal scorer, who earned his side. I think this is their third short corner. It would be quite unfortunate for them to go a second goal down.
So short corner opportunity going the way of PORTFOAUD. They'll be wanting to capitalise here. Absolutely lethal at their set piece. The Namibians will need a good rush up off their lines early. It doesn't quite come off and they're called off of it. The hand goes up and apologies from the skipper. Just quite couldn't absorb that ball cleanly. Nonetheless, the Namibians will be grateful for that as they set off on an attack to the middle of the park. He's found a mate to his left hand side down the line as well, but just taken off of his stick. Still trying to apply pressure, but PORTFOAUD just again absorbing that pressure right at the back. Easy as you like. Back out to the middle of the park and
I like the depth of PORTFOAUD here as they're trying to draw out that very compact shape. Now they transfer the ball forward through jersey 12. Jink left and right there to goes past young Handura, jersey 16. But good close control from Ragab Mohammed. Ragab with the ball into the D there. Yes, Handura felt hard done by there. I mean, he was stationary, and after that nutmeg from Jimmy, I mean, he tried to go through him, but there was a defender right behind him. Yeah, one would say he feels a little hard done by, but all the same, it is another short corner. In Shona say, mfana ane shungu.
oh, beautiful little slip back and it's found the bottom left hand corner. Beautiful work from the Egyptians. An absolute masterclass that is at the moment with their set pieces.
Yes,
Team analyst is very chuffed with that. Next to us, yeah.
I'm sure he got a front row seat in that one for the highlight reels. I mean, that slip, fake drag flick at top D for Al Said Mohammed, just slipping it behind him to his teammate Ragab Mohammed with a decisive slot into the bottom right hand corner. Good skills from Gio Handura there in midfield with a nice pirouette swivel. Talron yeah, a little off the ball there on the experienced players picking on the young ones. Moody.
Typical, you guys just bullies. Fossils.
Oh, we got to compensate for something. We no longer have the legs, you know, so maybe just a wry niggle at the feet and.
Oh. Now, PORTFOAUD on an attack. Oh, he's unfortunately lost possession on that occasion. Was just kind of isolated, I beg your pardon. Working well at the moment. Got to get that into the circle. He's managed that, but will get turned over. Oh, and a card shown as well.
Yes, continued descent there by Giovanni Handura there. Umpires have had enough and decided to give him a green card. That's an excellent ball by jersey 21 onto Mohammed Amir. Amir with close control. They're trying to find the foot. Sends it to top to Jimmy on the reverse stick shot on the far right hand post. A brilliant save by the goalkeeper, who had full sight of that. I mean, the transfer of ball from left to right by number 19 Jimmy, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Again, Jimmy with the shot.
Took a bit of overtime at the moment between the sticks for the School of Excellence for Namibia. But again, it's that same baseline run that these Egyptians have, you know, really focused on. It's a bit of a difference. Didn't see too much of that yesterday. But today, well, I think almost, well, a majority of their attacking play has included a baseline run before sending that back to the middle of the park. And now a short corner bend. Will they make it a third?
Yes.
Oh, a deflection off his own defender, almost causing a bit of chaos there.
Just giving some
So here we go, a second bite at it. Which variation will they work around? They keep it nice and simple. Unfortunately on the rebound, tried to sort that away. Didn't quite come off.
I like how they attack the rebound. I mean, there's so much energy in their approach to things. Yes, it will be a hit out because, yes, that ball was hit into the ground, yes, but it did bounce up in a dangerous manner, catching Mr. Sachin Janda on the knee there. He's just shrugging it off. High fives all around, and good sportsmanship and camaraderie from Mohamed Amir. Dalron Andruda with attempted overhead, intercepted by Amir with the reverse under the arm ball there. A School of Excellence keeps going. Unfortunately not getting through to
if we block, we will block from here.
ball that's been transferred from
Keep going. Let's go.
So with 9:48 to go, and this is the second. The School of Excellence, well, they find themselves down by 2. They're going to need to produce some magic in the same sort of effort they put together yesterday.
Hey, hey! Matu! Matu! Hey, Matu! Matu! Hey, Matu!
Bit of time. Oh, just finding each other at ease almost. Daring play to the top of the circle, and now on their way out, if he's able to get enough on it, is under a bit of pressure. Move the ball is the call from the sidelines in the Namibian dugout, where I just feel it's a bit too static or not moving as well as they'd like. Ben, was that your car with the way you reacted?
No, you don't want to cause some bodily harm to innocent bystanders and passing vehicles, you know. I mean,
You don't know if they're innocent or not.
well, it's a Sunday, Moody. Yeah, it's a Sunday. Everybody's sins have been washed away, you know, because it's that day that we dedicate to the Lord, regardless of your religion and beliefs. Many people like to take a Sunday off. I mean, it'll be a bad omen for you to get hammered by a hockey ball. Just like getting some bird droppings in a friendly garden somewhere. Good vision from Bertram there. Unfortunately, or Bartram rather, just not finding somebody up front, as they are playing quite a deeper shape here. As Zamalek sends it up the line. Oh, nice reverse ball there. Bamboozling Bartram.
Play to the whistle.
Everybody likes to appeal. I think I should get those stick thingies that the choir directors use. I mean, everybody's flailing their arms left, right, and center. I'm not sure whether it's a crescendo or a retarded, retardo, as they call it. Yes, I'm well versed with the music circles.
I guess on a different platform we'll take witness to that, to those claims.
You'll be surprised, Moody. I have a brilliant voice on me. I can sing all 4 parts, or rather 5 or 6 parts actually. Soprano 1 and 2, alto, tenor 1 and 2, baritone and bass.
And top goal scorer in the local league. Just add.
And top goal scorer in the league. I mean, multi-talented somebody, blessed with an array of skills, thanks to the exposure of in and around these hockey circles and schools, countries that I've traveled to. But guess the genre that I like singing, actually my favorite genre. It's not war cries.
Whilst I think about that, Egyptian side into the circle. Can you find a foot? They sure have. Creating yet another opportunity. It's just been a consistent effort. Ben?
Yes, it's just been very fluid. As, they haven't really changed their personnel on the field, bar 1 or 2. They have a core of say 6-7 players who don't seem to leave the field. It is only the second chukka now, as we're getting some sunshine. I'm not sure why Zamalek is
Playing to the whistle yet again. The Namibians, after that foot, well, they just froze for a second waiting for the whistle. Cracked it, and easy as you like. Frustration shown at the back by Bartman. Game sense, Ben, letting them down on that occasion. PORTFOAUD, well, they're enjoying their Sunday morning here in Harare, Zimbabwe. They go into an early 3-0 lead.
So I'm not understanding the body language of PORTFOAUD. I mean, they're 3 goals ahead, and some of their players are absolutely livid. Maybe some misunderstandings going on the field, but all the same, sometimes things might not go your way all the time. But I'd really like to hear what Moody has to say. What is my preferred genre of music?
Reggae, man. No, Ben, I've seen your socials. You're a choir man, a gospel choir man.
Yes, but it's actually not
Okay, well,
gospel.
What?
It starts with an O.
I think you'll have to take me through this.
Opera, my friend. Opera.
Wow.
Yeah. I really enjoy opera, and I'm inspired by one gentleman. You actually mentioned one of the players who's visually impaired in one of his eyes, who's actually playing in this tournament.
Yeah, captain of that Kampala hockey club.
So just to take heart from that, I mean, we might have disabilities and impediments within our bodies, but it is the Lord who grants us a passage to do certain things. And I draw inspiration from the great Andrea Bocelli. It's another nickname of mine that I've been given by family members.
Yeah, family always nice, just to make you feel good about yourself.
Go away, Moody.
So 4 minutes remaining here. Ben, is there a way back for the School of Excellence side? If so, you're the man on the side. We put you in the shoes. What are you saying to your mate, to your team rather?
I just say discipline is important. Let's control the controllables and just play the brand of hockey that we started off with in the first chaka. I mean, we brought the game to PORTFOAUD and we were playing hockey in the right ends of the field. You create those short corners. I mean, they had 3 short corners and you just need to... I'm not sure why he's... wanting to change the ball.
Nah, he's just... That's pride hurting a little bit. Unfortunately, just couldn't get that stop on. And now the School of Excellence with the golden chance. He's got to let it through. Surely they'll get an opportunity, but he's...
Good 3D pirouetting skills there from Handura there. Unfortunately not to get the call, as you see him very animated, trying to showcase the position of the defensive player, but all the same it was lifted, so right call in my opinion.
And now they get yet another crack at it. They've got a couple of numbers making their way up the park. He's made a good little run, cracks it. And PORTFOAUD though, saying not today my boy.
Make it look too easy. I called it, Moody. I mean, you just have to keep your heads. You have to be disciplined. I understand how you're wanting to perform at a very high level. Just look at that first touch, killing the ball. Great 3D skills there, just impeding him. But that first touch, Moody, jersey 17, Ahmed Reda, just absolutely killing that ball dead. From running at pace to receiving it open stance, absolutely killing the ball dead, transferring before the defenders could even stop and change direction. I mean, how do you get to that level?
I guess it's hard work, Ben.
No, I think I need to travel to Cairo to eat some Egyptian rice, maybe. Something about the rice.
Ball out to them. Oh, just couldn't gather it, but a very well spotted man there. Made his run. Got, well, had a chance. Unattended to as well, as they looked to go aerial again on that occasion. They called off of it.
It's just impressive to watch how they change gears in terms of their skill execution in the blink of an eye.
That's just also the confidence. The confidence.
And so just trying something new.
Department for Namibia, for I beg your pardon, the School of Excellence. Starting proceedings from the back yet again for PORTFOAUD side. Going back to that same man. The Namibians holding off and now just allowing them to, you know, get a little pressure release and a beautiful little pass through the middle of the park. Get some go for it ball. Maybe he would have liked a bit of advantage play. Had the ball on his stick. Beautiful little run through the middle of the park. However,
Ahmed Reda there with excellent skills. Ashraf, through ball there, penetrated into the D. Fortunately comes off the feet there. Just shaking his head is young Princely Kasanga. But, the quick passing of the PORTFOAUD players, just the undoing right now of School of Excellence. Somewhat being schooled? Not so much.
well, according to the scoreboard, yep, yet another crack, and wow, it's just been fluidity at these set pieces from the PORTFOAUD side as they get on over the line yet again. They've had the best conversion rate at short corners. I've seen this, well, all the way through day one yesterday. And carrying that rich form through into this is now a long way away from home are the School of Excellence as PORTFOAUD register yet another goal bin.
Yes, jersey 22, Izza, as they call him, Adel Mohammed, real name. I mean, just showing why he's regarded as Egypt's best player. Doesn't mess around at short corner time. That will be his third goal. He's the man responsible for that ultimate rocket from yesterday's opening match. I mean, it is half-time, ladies and gentlemen, and PORTFOAUD in a commanding 4-0 lead at School of Excellence with all to play for. They must draw confidence from their first half performance. I mean, lots of patches, earning short corners, 2 or 3 of them, just failing to convert, but they should hold their heads high and just re-strategize and bring the game to PORTFOAUD in the second half. A lot more flair, consistent flair, connections. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back after this halftime break.
Hello, in life, they dictating the game. Yes, but no, let's focus on what we can control. Okay, hey, if you are negative, come off the field. Okay, then you midfielder, 1 year, 1 day, and then the other, then that's how we move. Hello. So it's important that we do those things. Okay. Now, even when there is World Cup, even when there is I'm telling you, an umpire, if you keep on hammering on them, they keep on playing against you. So if I see them, just one look at the umpire, or you speak that, I'll take yours. You don't want to make you we understand. We are already having 4 goals against us. So we don't want you to have you also against us. The ball, all I want is the ball. You that sending the ball, stop running with the ball. If you don't play, I say it's good. Then it's us. So, Massimo will start with you against. Yeah, so those 3 guys starting the left. Kochi on the left, on the right. Selina, the other one, running the same way we started. So, my biggest challenge that I've seen now is because of the commercial. When they are kicking, it's on their side. Everyone is here. He's there. Even if they
Ladies and gentlemen, and a good morning to all the viewers across the world who are joining us for the first time this morning. This is the 2026 Africa Cup for Club Champions, hosted at St. John's AstroTurf in Borodale, Harare, Zimbabwe. A special shout out to all our sponsors, viewers across the world who tuned in on Africa Hockey Page. This stream brought to you by Rising Stars Media. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Second half about to get underway of this, the opening match of day 2. It's PORTFOAUD in a commanding 4-0 lead over School of Excellence, the young guns from Namibia, but they feel a little let down by a couple of calls not going their way. But we had a chance to listen in at halftime, Moody, with the coach saying just exactly what we were echoing up here in commentary, to say, control what you can control and just do job. At the end of the day, you're there to play hockey. You're not there to complain to the umpires over every call.
Yeah, absolutely. And he talked about how, you know, if you're going to have a negative attitude, then don't play. Simple as that, because you're just channeling so much energy into, like you said, things you can't control. He's talked about how, look, this is one of the best teams in Africa. They're probably going to win this tournament. This is we're here to learn. So don't get frustrated by that process. You know, it's bigger than this game. The reason we're here is bigger than this one game. And I honestly just love that.
Yes, he understands that they're not quite there yet. It will come. Their time will come.
Yeah.
They need to suck off whatever knowledge they can in terms of skills, etc. That we're also trying to give appreciation to the viewers back home, to say, look at this technical skill that is happening right across from back to front that we're seeing. I mean, it's that exposure to a more experienced side that will make you a better player. I mean, when I started playing hockey, that's how I learned. I mean, I sat on the bench for years. You know, but it was because I spent the time around the likes of legends such as Louis Mnyama and co, that I was able to become the player that I am today. I mean, without that, remain disciplined, remain coachable, and always look to learn something each and every time that you're out on the park. And it's a blessing to be playing the likes of Jimmy, Captain Amir, Azar, the best player in Egypt. I mean, that's the cream de la cream of hockey.
Absolutely, and you know, just having that sort of mentality and attitude bodes well for this Namibian School of Excellence. For their development, they'll be lucky to have someone like him, the coach in there, as PORTFOAUD manage to earn themselves a very early short corner in this, the third.
Yes, Giovanni Handura there appealing that short corner. He is asking for the stick shield. How much? It was literally in the blink of an eye and part of the motion of play, as he was looking to pirouette, and he did go through the stick instead of at the ball. It is a short corner for PORTFOAUD. He is lined up at the top of the circle there. Be sure to see Iza, jersey 22, not involved in this one. Blocked off by Bartram, a swing and a miss by Mohammed Amir, jersey 25, looking to add to his tally.
Yeah, unfortunately, he won't want to see that again.
Nice skills down the line there from Handura. Ball transfer. This is how we'd like to see them play. I mean, they're good. Just play the hockey. Animated coach for the first time in this dugout here.
Can't even call that animated. He's actually having a laugh at his player after that. Saying, keep your head down, because you could see him pretty much practice that same sort of stroke, just with the head down. I mean, if you 4 or 5-0 up, you start to enjoy your outing.
Yes, and you practice those little things that you feel that you wouldn't have gotten right. So looking to control that, unfortunately just being eluded by the flight of the ball. A little too much chutzpah on that overhead, Moody.
Just a tad. Better luck next time as they look to go overhead now to try get away from a couple of Egyptian men who were up the park and causing all sorts of chaos with the School of Excellence.
See, it is transitions like this. This whole left-hand side was completely open, but the player decided to run 20 yards with that ball before sending it up down the line. I mean, you have to transition fast against this more experienced side. You've got the legs. Let's work those strikers. The strikers need to get involved in the game, lead runs, etc. So these are the little percentages that I'm looking for from a School of Excellence, from a technical perspective, or tactics, rather.
Was that a short corner yet again? You did see at that halftime break the keeper was practicing that exact situation, and a teammate literally throwing the balls to either corners off those goalposts. Now the Egyptians on the PORTFOAUD side, they've been through quite a number of their variations. Which one do they go back to? Unless they've...
How are they lined up here? So they went to jersey 12 in the last one. That's Ragab Mohammed. I suspect it's going to go to jersey 22's Castle. That's the left-hand Castle. Adal Mohammed on the ball with the drag and a flick. However, just going slightly wide. The keeper looked to have it covered.
Yep, sure did. Move in the right direction and did move well.
We can't say that was a TV dive, can we?
No, just doing his job. Been quite a busy man this morning. As to the top of the circle, Tomahawk attempt doesn't come off. They've taken it early, the Namibians, and this is a golden chance for them to count up, going aerial, but unfortunately just picked out of the air by this Egyptian side out into the middle. PORTFOAUD finding each other at ease at the moment. He's into the circle, trying to find a foot, impeded, and yet another short corner, but just smart work. And that's Mohammed Zaki who produced the goods there. Almost went unscathed, had to be impeded. The only way they could stop him, and it's yet another short corner going the way of PORTFOAUD.
Just the transfer from left to right there for the kids watching back home. How to attack the defenders. You can easily create room for yourself. Transfer left to right. Indian dribble, as they call it. Failed to trap it was Ashraf in jersey 20 there as a counter-attack opportunity. There's opportunity for a lead run into the corner. That ball should have been skipped. Oh, it's communication from the striker there needed to happen. He should have sent it down the line, as you can see him signaling to his teammate. I mean, they're being given opportunity for counter-attack, but identification of the midfielder. Your creative players in midfielder need to be a little bit more, what's the word I can use? Let me flip my encyclopedia a bit.
Yeah, I get the chat out.
Hey, yo, chat.
I mean, chat GPT. However, on the top, the Egyptians, while they count at opportunities, as well into double digits at the moment.
There's another prime example there of a quick restart. Giovanni, quick head up, but there was nobody in the slot to be able to receive the ball. There's acres of space on this near left-hand side. It's pass selection. That's the term I was looking for. Pass selection from midfield, whether it's a short or long pass. It's always on into the bottom left-hand corner here. But, hopefully they can be able to see what's what there, as that ball was cleverly left behind, and It's a restart. Bartram on the ball. Jersey 39. Good transfer of the ball there. That first touch letting him down. A different contrast to the first touch of the PORTFOAUD side, who just absolutely kill that ball with their first touch.
Over the top. And through a first defender there, putting on the afterburners to try and create something. He's turned him inside out. But again, just rock solid at the back. This.
They just defend with ease, Moody. I mean, almost like a cricket style in defense, the way they're able to block. That is a short corner. Same call as that one against his older brother there. Contact on the stick. Yes, it might be deemed as stick blocking, but it is a short corner. Chance for School of Excellence to get on the board, Moody.
Yeah, here we go. It's got to be clinical. They've got to take the pressure off, honestly. And just remember that chat. We're here to learn. So take that pressure off yourself, and that just allows you a flawless crack at goal, or possibly just to stitch up a better effort. That would do them great in terms of morale if they were able to convert here. A top save being put together. Two on the rebound, they get it. And finishing off a brilliant move is Bartman, who converts for the School of Excellence. There we go. Some smiles finally in their camp.
You should see the smile on my face. I mean, that'll do them a world of good. Confidence, not giving up, never say die attitude. That was pure determination that got them over the line. First drag flick from Dalron. Handura, saved by the goalkeeper, gathered the rebound, slipped it to the left-hand side, and then Bartram swatting it away without a little bit of attention to the back from the goalkeeper's stick. But all the same, it is 4-1. They must be really proud of themselves now. I mean, they scored against one of the top clubs in Africa.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Any day.
And now into some defensive work for the School of Excellence. Unfortunately turned on over, and now making that baseline run impeded, or turned on over rather, so great little effort. And you see Ben, just a bit of a bump in the step all of a sudden. Yeah, they are still a long way out, but you don't feel completely out of it as that goes over that line.
So I can see the stick work in the little shimmies with the stick that they're doing. That comes about with confidence. I mean,
they exhibited a lot of that yesterday in their encounter. And they took on the Hockey Club of Kampala. Into the circle, or just looking at a little deflection.
Yes, a good lead run there from Captain Idris in jersey number 2, eliminating the forward there with ease and finding number 17, Ahmed Reda, and with just a deft touch towards goal, and the defender's feet just getting in the way there. It is a short corner. Two castles again, and left and right, Ashraf and Captain Izzah on the right-hand side. Tarek Mustafa with talismanic goal scorer Izzah on castle number 2, which is the left-hand side. Who will they pick this time? It is Jimmy, jersey 19, to inject. Will he go left or right? Jimmy with a little bit of a bubble. Back to Jimmy. Sent across to top D. And Captain Izzah there.
Ben, I just don't like. Yeah, sorry to stop you there, but I just don't like how much time he had on the ball. I mean, that move didn't work as well as the Egyptians would have liked.
He almost walked it into the goal.
Yeah, but no one came up to him, and it's moments like that where, like he said earlier, control the things you can.
Stargazing, I guess. I mean, yes, it is brilliant play, but you don't want to be standing in awe of what's right in front of you. I mean, you're the one who's playing them. You need to actually defend. Is he taking selfies in goal?
Nonetheless, short corner again. I'd like to see him actually get off their lines here, and they've done a lot better on this occasion. However, it'll be yet another goal. You know, quality being shown this morning out here at the St. John's Astro as PORTFOAUD take a 5-1 lead with 5:23 to go in the third quarter. It's been a clinical display showing dominance.
Absolute dominance, as we see captain being subbed off here by Zamalek in jersey 13, and talismanic goal scorer EGY, jersey 22. I mean, he doesn't mess around at short corner time. He's just too good. Ashraf with the barge in the back there earns himself a card. It's gone on for far too long. Brilliant skills, right? Number 40 on this near side. Absolutely gobbles 2-3 defenders. Brilliant skill, young man. I mean, hats off to you. Kavikarao. I'll applaud that again.
Been quite enjoying that little piece of play there. Pocket is the call, and he finds Bartman in that little pocket. Unfortunately, not able to make do with that. However, they still get some go forward ball, so not the end of the world.
I also like the intensity in terms of their ball speed. We can't afford to. I see it a lot in our local league here. Very passive passing. It has to have high intensity all the time. As Andura sends the ball in there, maybe a couple of degrees more to the left to give the keeper something to care about, as Zamalek sends it out here to jersey 23. Ali Waled transfer to the other side there, jersey 5, that is El Said Mohammed. Out to Zamalek, jersey 13, patient, build up. Run into the corner, I presume is the direct translation of what you were saying there?
Yeah, no, that's not my forte. English and Sean will do for me. 3 minutes and 18 remaining, yep. Oh. No, just a little bit too physical on that occasion.
Yeah, he knows what he was doing. Just going through the back of Gio Andura. Might be some good tactics, say, to milk a few fouls your way.
I don't think that was
because of
milked.
the physicality.
Yeah, but I don't think that was milked at all. He was absolutely run through there.
Yeah, talk about rocking over. The wrong sport, Mr. EGY, jersey 22. I must say, I caught a glimpse of Springbok captain Siya Kolisi, who was here last couple of weeks. I mean, the gentleman is absolutely large. Imagine him flying in at you at the base of Iraq. You're definitely going to come off second best. No wonder why they're double world champions in a row. I mean, they're absolute beasts.
Adisov is a little bit better, nonetheless.
Oh, yes, of course. We must pay homage to our trusty All Blacks, although a little trouble in camp at the moment. But Adi is the man. I mean, he's carried the team, per se, and most All Black enthusiasts and followers' preferred choice of a skipper, undoubtedly. I mean, he does lead from the front. He's I'll show you what I can do person rather than just a talker behind the scenes.
Yeah, it gets everyone going and, you know, leads from the front, and that's something this Namibian team need. You know, like that exact definition you've just given.
Or any team rather, you need somebody who leads from the front. You see jersey 14 attacking the ball there. Well pipped off there by both defenders. Getting to the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. He wasn't actually too keen to take the shot. It looked as if he was fishing for that short corner instead.
That watering hole was pretty empty on that occasion.
Yeah.
So all the same, back to exemplary leadership. You want somebody who will stand up and be counted where it matters most, that players draw inspiration from you. And in this side, I would say the combination of the Handura brothers, they're the ones that make everything tick, both on attack and defense, but also letting their side down with a lot of appeals, etc. So you want to be leading by example. I mean, yes, you're 5-0 down, 35 seconds to go in the third, but it's the experience of it, as I've seen their level of hockey really step up from quarter 1 into 2 and now 3. I mean, just with the ball speed alone.
Yep. Making the ball do the talking. Over the top of the moment, he's going to crack it into that circle. However, turn on over. They've got a man up the park. He's got to send it. Oh, no, Ben. Hasn't come off. And that is just heartbreaking. He was making the run. He was all alone. And certainly, I think what we've seen would have had that little tip in terms of the pace to get around that defender.
Yes,
hasn't come off.
Yeah, didn't quite come off as you wanted there, but I like his first touch, stopping that ball, going into the D. Did Gio Handura, yes, try to execute the overhead. Maybe just a shorthand grip and just milk it through the gap that fast closed from the Egyptians. But all the same, loving the effort on show. The likes of Bartram, jersey 39, doing particularly well. Thumbs up, buddy. And it is end of the third quarter here. It is 5-1. Advantage PORTFOAUD. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. St. John's Astro in Harare, the capital of Zimbabwe. The beautiful, beautiful Zimbabwe, the land of
Mudi.
Yeah, of Mudi. I like that. I was going to say milk and honey, but Mudi sounds better.
It's the same.
Listen to you. Listen to you. Ladies out there. Mr. Bunyawi here is the trusty custodian of milk and honey. He's the guy. Most eligible bachelor in the minute. Up in the booth here. Always a good time with you, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, a little pull shot, really, if you can call it that. Looked after well and goal by the School of Excellence Hockey Club coming out of Windhoek.
So I think he's actually just paying homage to cricket circles. I mean, Zimbabwe is also currently hosting the Under-19 World Cup. I mean,
Cricket World Cup, yeah.
maybe he's been watching a couple of the action on the screens here. The local transfer of the ball there. Izar on the ball. Izar with the overhead into the corner. Excellent distribution of the ball. Well picked off. He did get the ball. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand the call. 5 yards. Although he pipped it. But yeah, 5 yards.
Yeah, they all find themselves having to get into some more defensive work here. PORTFOAUD have just put on a showing this morning.
So this is the transfer from defense into attack. I mean, that free out, the midfield runner immediately ran through to this side as a drag flick to the bottom left corner there. That's Ragab Mohammed with his second goal of the match. 6-1 is the score here. This is proving to be a masterclass being shown by PORTFOAUD. I mean, they're just proving too strong. The transition from defense into attack, orchestrated by Captain Idris, number 2, onto 22 as Izar, as Darren Handura takes on and is pickpocketed there by Izar. Ashraf with the transfer to left hand side into midfield onto Jimmy, kills it, overhead, back onto Ashraf, traps it. Ashraf's with the turn onto the outside, baseline run to number 9, El Taoui. These names are going to get some getting used to. I mean, I think I need to find more nicknames.
Yep, absolutely. Apologies to all of those out in Egypt. Good morning to you all. And your sides putting on an absolute spectacle yesterday. Shakri and PORTFOAUD putting on what was definitely the best encounter we saw yesterday. So tells you all you need to know, Ben, about the Egyptian hockey circles, and taken off of his stick on that occasion. Now, School of Excellence, the Namibians up on an attack. However, he doesn't have much support in terms of numbers. He's unfortunately thwarted on that occasion, but they'll still get some go forward board.
Yeah, so that looked to have come off the stick there, but view blocked off a bit. But all the same, good transition from Giovanni Handura there with the diagonal run. Importantly, not running in a straight line. He cut across towards the outside right channel just to open up those spaces. Firm ball up there by number 39, Percy Bartram. Izar, jersey 22, on the ball here. Izar checks. This plays it into the feet. Ashraf sends it in, blocked out by the goalkeeper. Amir with the defense contrast in defensive stance of both players. The PORTFOAUD players will protect their feet at all times. They'll have the stick trailing in front of them, being able to sift left and right. As you can see, prime example there, they can be able to reach one foot in front of the other and be able to reach back and forth, but always protecting their feet, giving themselves the best chance possible to retain or gain possession of the ball.
Now the School of Excellence, oh, that ball has gone into the circle and unfortunately just getting turned on over. Ben, you showing a bit of frustration because he had an open mate all alone to his right hand side who was into some good space. Lay it off. And I think it is also something we did talk about when we did watch this same team taking part yesterday. They just held on to it too long. Yes, a bit of that stick work we talked about. It is necessary at times, but not always. I think you've got to pick your moments.
You got to pick your moments. I mean, hockey, different to, it's all sort of just the same as soccer in terms of tactics, but the more you hold on to the ball, the more you invite attention from the opposition. Bartram was clearly open on that occasion. He had the momentum to be able to give and go. In contrast to what we're seeing, he's come off a little second best, maybe taken out a bit, but this is a clash of bodies. But just try and play as clean as you can. I mean, give and go and bounce off your players. I mean, that's what midfielders are supposed to do. You know, you're the link. That's why we call them links.
Absolutely. And it's something they're going to have to, you know, get sorted really quickly. Into the circle, back up to the top, a baseline run. A man picks it up, has a crack, a deflection. I don't think that was intentional, Ben. Or was it?
That was definitely intentional. It is that man, jersey 19, Jimmy, as if he didn't want to. That's a one-handed leg glance. I mean, into the bottom left-hand corner. He's like, no, I got this, ladies and gentlemen, I got this. And he just casually glances it into the bottom left-hand corner. I mean, that is just out of this world. Hats off, number 19, Jimmy.
Showing the class here, Ben. Deciding to go back. Was under the pump a little bit. I just love the attitude from this forward side. They all shutting space. As soon as that ball was played onto someone, just not allowing them to settle, and it puts pressure on. For example, on that occasion, ball out into the circle yet again, but just managing to get away with it. As I just need some clean ball, get themselves into some good space and allow yourselves to create something.
Good ball retention there from Giovanni Handura. I mean, just love how he's grown into his own. Plenty of hockey still ahead of him, but he's just exuding. I'd like to see, that's it, take them on, just like what you want to see. Confidence brimming from Taron with that ball under the shoulder there, looking for that return pass. Might have held on to it just a little bit longer.
I quite like that passage of play by the School of Excellence side. Now he's going to look to clear his lines on that occasion, and all sorts of trouble on that baseline, but he'll get away with it.
A candidate, Moody, for player of the match. Who has stood out for you either side? If it were the School of Excellence side, who stood out for you?
Ibrahim, out of the Egyptian PORTFOAUD side. He's looked all right.
Yes, has caused problems all day. A couple of goals for him today in Mohamed Amir. Opened the scoring as well, and then caught numerous short corners with his lead runs, just causing problems in defense there. Although closely matched today by captain number 2 in Idris, but I guess we'll have to go with that will be Mohammed Al Hadi Hussein Ibrahim Amir, jersey 25, would be our player of the match. Has had an absolute field day. Multiple lead runs, reverse stick shots, 1-2s that we saw there from Jimmy, between him and Jimmy in the first half. I mean, just putting on class, total class, all round.
Yeah, I mean, a great showing, and they haven't put the foot off the pedal at all. You know, complacency can creep in to a side when you are, an easy 7-1 up. But not this PORTFOAUD side. They just showing pure class and just the right mental attitude, you know, going into this week. They wouldn't have been happy with their work yesterday, conceding a late goal to level things against their fellow Egyptians and Shakib, who snatched a draw.
Yes, brilliant rally towards the end in the third and fourth quarter for Shakir. I mean, I expect a very explosive end to the tournament, who many are saying will be the 2 Egyptian sides in the final. But I'll tell you what, both BHC and Hippo hockey clubs, the men's, will have something to say about that. And goodness. I hope Bartram is all right there. He dodged a bullet.
Yeah, he'll be all right. I think they are just hoping that this clock whittles down a lot quicker than it currently is. 4:50 remaining here on the stadium clock. And they'll be wanting to be put out of their misery, the Namibians. Unfortunately, you just come up against a side with this much class. Shouldn't take it personally, you know, take the learnings out of it. As they go aerial on that occasion, is he able to pick it up? Unable to do so, which now invites that defender.
Hey, Kosi, come on, go,
Good transfer of the ball. Is with the deft touch, an injection of pace. The jet shoes there from Mustafa Tarek. Well saved from the goalkeeper. He just rolls out there, taking the contact from both players committed. One is trying to score, the other is trying to defend. He got the ball. Giovanni Handura. Back to Giovanni Handura. Looking for a lead run. It's not quite there. Handura sent flying once again. I mean, his body might be sore after this one. I mean, he's taken multiple shots. Didn't quite have rights to the ball there, and it's coming off second best. Sanchez with a nice intercept. And a nice intercept there. Great lead run by the forward there. Gobble him, son. I was just hoping you would maybe just a give and go.
Just composure at the back there in the defensive unit of this PORTFOAUD side, who now find themselves with acres of space ahead of them, which He goes aerial. Can he find his man in the circle? He just can't gather it. But a beautiful ball up the park to try inflict further pain. It'll be up to 8 now with 2 minutes and 16 to go. A tough outing for this young school of excellence club, the hockey club.
Those are rebels.
Again, if you just joined us, welcome to Harare, Zimbabwe, where it is the African Cup for the club champions. Picking it up well and making headway up the park. They've just got to pour a couple of numbers there to possibly earn them a second. He's into the circle, but just some really good and clinical defensive work from this Portside side.
Yes, Essa Mohammed recovering very well there after they just gave the ball away. As Zamalek goes in for the tackle, goes through the player. Giovanni Handura finding brother Dalroy. Dalron with the shot here. Dalron with an opportunity to shoot.
Taken off of his stick and now he's animated.
Yeah, nice duel there with the best player in Egypt. Did Dalron Handura. No holds barred, no fear. He was telling him because Dalron is here. Chance for 8-2 here with Kavikarao and Handura failed to be stopped at top D there. Lifted ball. Quick restart there. Look at the lead run from the forwards. I mean, that transition, he had absolutely no rights to that ball. But hot on the attack again. Slip back to jersey 17. Good recovery in the end by Sachin Janda. Just the pace in transition from these two sides. We just have 30 seconds to go. Jimmy creating space for himself. It does come off the foot there of Janda. Takes a little bit of a stray stick to the finger. PORTFOAUD to have the final say in this encounter, hopefully to make it 9-1. We've got two castles here. Jimmy to inject. Goes to the left-hand castle. Zamalek there. And that is full time, ladies and gentlemen. It is full time. The score has finished 8-1 to PORTFOAUD, who will be really thrilled with the result after the disappointing draw yesterday. But commiserations to the School of Excellence who've gone down fighting. And they can draw a lot of courage and inspiration from that, playing one of the top club sides in Africa. I mean, also registering a goal, multiple short corner opportunities for themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, the opening match has finished. PORTFOAUD 8, School of Excellence 1. We will be back after this short break for the player of the match interview. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined in studio by our player of the match, Mohamed Amir, talismanic goal scorer. Congratulations on the Man of the Match award, sir.
Thank you so much. This is award of our all the team. This is a second step for us for the tournament. We hope to take it step by step and getting the tournament, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah. And we were talking with your management team earlier on. You're quite disappointed after the result yesterday, last-minute draw. But all the same, you wanted to get out today and improve on your performance. And you showed it by being very clinical. 8 goals in the end, and also the hard work you were doing up front, making sure that each opportunity counted.
Yes, yesterday we don't disappointed our result, but we saw our mistakes yesterday, and we have to improve in the next step. We take it one by one, and we hope to make a better and take it also slow. Don't be angry, don't be quickly. We have to keep quiet. We have to go to the final.
Yes, all the same, and all the best for the tournament. I like how you've really analyzed your performance and just thought about, okay, we need to just calm things down, not control what we can control, and the experience as shown in your side. And I wish you all the very best. Have a good break. Well-deserved trophy for your cabinet. All the best for the rest of the day, sir.
No, we have to keep calm, and we take it just I said before, slowly, take step by step. And yesterday we don't have our result, but tomorrow, after tomorrow, we have 2 days rest and take it easy. More concentration the next one, and we will see.
More concentration it is. All the best for the rest of the tournament, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
So join us in the next match, ladies and gentlemen, to push off in the next couple of minutes. Brought to you live on the Africa Hockey page. This is a live stream brought to you by Rising Stars. Ben Muchedzi here, signing out, but we'll be back with you shortly. Thank you.